My relationship with Meguru has been growing and deepening without a problem. At this point I feel like I'm able to take control of any situation by reading her feelings. And that's a weirdly uncomfortable feeling. I know it's a bit late in the game to be realizing this, but I honestly feel bad about how easily I can read her. I can't help but wonder if it's somehow unfair to her. I mean, it's like I'm using an underhanded method to take advantage of her. Normal couples get along without ever relying on this kind of ability. Normal people have to try to pick up on how their partner feels and develop their relationship the natural way. But I'm not normal. Okay, stop. Why do I always take everything in such a negative direction? If I didn't have this ability, I wouldn't have hooked up with Meguru in the first place. But still, it's hard not to feel guilty for using it sometimes. For whatever reason, I was born with this ability and now it's become a part of my way of living and my very identity. Mom, I've inherited this ability from you, a witch. Your ability was similar to mine. Currently, I don't know how to feel about it. I wonder how it was for you.
たっだいま
Hey, welcome back.
お、なんだ母さんに手を合わせてたのか感心感心俺も母さん、ただいま今日も仕事行ってきたよ
Hey, Dad.
なんだ今晩のメニューなら父さんハンバーグがいいぞチーズとか目玉焼きとか乗ってるやつ
Sorry, but I've already made twice cooked pork for tonight.
まあ肉が入ってるからギリセーフとしておこうそれじゃあ早速いただくかな息子の手料理を
Can we talk before that?
真面目な話みたいだなわかったちょっと待ってくれ
Yeah, thanks.
でいくらいるんだゲーマン
Don't take out your wallet, I'm not asking you for money. And ducats? What?
通じないのか父さんちょっと寂しいまあ5万円
I could never accept that much.
でもお前最近物入りなんじゃないのあれこれ金がかかるだろ
How did you know that?
そりゃあ愛する息子のことだからななんとなく察しはつくさま、そういうことに関しては母さんにはかなわないけどな
Dad turns to the photo of Mom with an affectionate smile on his face. Right, this is exactly what I want to ask him about. Say, Dad.
あ
How did Mom feel about that?
あどういう意味だ
She was good at guessing what people were thinking, right?
前に話した通りなまるで心が読めてるみたいだった
In exchange for her hearing impairment.
そういうことなんだろうな彼女の境遇がそういうコミュニケーション能力を発達させたんだと思う
Yeah, and I get the feeling that Mom must have been happy to have that ability.
そりゃそうだおかげで父さんと愛を深め合ってお前を作れたんだからな
Right. Mom's ability was magical in nature. I suppose she wanted to read people's minds because of her deafness. She wanted some way to connect with others, that's all. Mom just wanted to live a normal life alongside everyone else. And then she met Dad. They loved each other, and as proof of their love, I was born. I can understand how Mom felt. But since I inherited my ability, I don't have a reason for having it like Mom did. I was just born with it. I was tormented by it without knowing why I had it. Also, Mom never told Dad about her ability. And I completely understand why. Just having it makes you feel guilty. You learn secrets you are never meant to know. Even when the ability is helpful, I can feel grateful for it, but I'm never proud to have it.
おい修二
Dad calls out to me in a solemn tone, snapping me out of my thoughts.
お前が何を悩んでるんだかはわからないけどな
Huh?
母さんは俺のことを精一杯に理解しようとしてくれてたんだぞ 俺が嬉しく思わないわけがない。愛する女にそう思われて嬉しくないわけがない。お前の相手もきっとそうだと思うぞ。
Dad.
ただな、母さんも一言俺に言ってくれればよかったのにと、未だにそう思わなくもない。もうどうしようもないけどな。
Thank you. I'll heat up your dinner for you.
頼む。ゲーマンはいいの？
I'll take them, thanks.
おう、代わりに今度紹介しろよ。
You've got me completely figured out, huh? Yeah, I will soon. Meguru would be happy to meet you too, I'm sure.
おお、めぐるちゃんっていうのか。よしよし、父さん覚えた。
Alright, dinner will be ready in a moment.
はーい。ああ、そうそう。それと父さん、明日明後日ちょっと会社に泊まりだからよろしく。
You're telling me that now? After what we just talked about?
むしろ今だろう。父さん仕事頑張るからお前も頑張れよ。
At what?
父さんはそこまでは知らん。で、ご飯まだ？
No, because you keep distracting me. Really though, thank you, Dad. For the money, obviously, and for letting me have the house to myself, but most of all, for talking about Mom. I've learned something important in our conversation just now. Up until now, I've just been striving to read and accommodate Meguru's feelings. But that alone is not enough. I'm positive now that there's something more important than that.
そういうのあると思うんですよ。先輩どっかで引け目を感じてるんじゃないかなみたいな気が。基本的に鈍感で等変木なくせに気にするところは人一倍気にしてくれる人だから、良くも悪くも。いや、ひょっとしたら本当に単なる自分の魅力不足なのかもしれないんですけど。そんなことはないと思いますけど。だったらいいんですけどね。っていうかごめんなさい。急に押しかけてあげてもらっただけでも迷惑なのに一人でペラペラ喋っちゃってて。気にしないでください。私は嬉しいですから。そうなんですか？はい。稲葉さんが私を相談相手と見込んでくれるのは嬉しいです。それは別にお二人が仲を深めると私のかけらも返ってくるからというのは関係なくです。ねね先輩。そんなに強く抱きつかれるのはちょっと困ってしまいますけど。でも嬉しいんですもん。ねね先輩が優しくてギューってしたくなっちゃいますよ。稲葉さんはしてほしい方なんじゃないんですか？それも星名くんに。ねね先輩、どうして星名先輩は先に進もうとしてくれないんでしょう。
And so we are back on our original topic. This is the whole reason I've come over to Nene-senpai's place today after all. Our relationship is going great. Things could be better, but I still feel a little uneasy. Do I just lack self-confidence? I don't feel weighed down by the issue with Chi-chan anymore, though. 彼の心には穴が開いています。生まれつき備えてしまっていたあの能力のせいで。A hole in his heart. I've heard about that before. It's because senpai can sense other people's emotions. 星名くんはずっと苦しんできました。未だにそれは続いているんだと思います。He's been through a lot of painful experiences, leading to the hole in his heart. The hole grew so big that it tried to repair itself by absorbing other people's heart fragments. でもそれは最近どんどん埋まってきてるんですよね。それは間違いありません。ですが、埋めきれているわけでもありません。そうですよね。Nene-senpai and Tsugumi-senpai are able to tell that much. Their fragments are being returned to them as his heart fills.
なのでどうか稲葉さん、怒ったりじれたりしないであげてほしいんです。
怒ったりなんかしませんよ。
はい、彼の心の穴は言ってしまえばトラウマのようなもの。それを解消しきるのは簡単なことではありません。今までの生き方や考え方を180度変えなくてはいけないくらいの苦労があるはずなんです。
はい、自分もわかる気しますもん。自分だって似たようなものでしたから。自分と先輩はそういうところに苦労しちゃう仲間みたいに思ってますから。だけど自分は先輩にそういうのを埋めてもらったから。だから
稲葉さん、
今度は自分が先輩の穴を埋めてあげたいですよ。そのためにできることなら何だってしてあげたい。好きなんですもん。先輩が大事で大事でしょうがないんですもん。でも先輩は恥ずかしいのかな、怖いのかな。相手は自分なのに。いいじゃないですか、思い切れば。拒否なんかしませんよ。自分から切り出すのは無理だけど。
なんだかあれの話みたいになってきちゃいましたね。
あれですか？
はい、セックスの。
穴を埋めるってそういう意味じゃなくていや、確かにそういう話からスタートしてたんですけど、っていうかそれなら自分の方が埋めてもらう側ですし。
そうですよね。ごめんなさい、失礼しました。
でも
はい、
なんかそういうことなのかもしれません。
はあ、交尾ですか？
言い換えても同じですって。違いますよ。っていうかこの人意外とそういう下ネタ多くないです？
そんなことはないです。たまたまです。
今ちょっと考えましたよね。
はい、ごめんなさい。本当は分かってるんです。私はそういう人間だって。表を歩けない類の人間だって。
その目怖い。ごめんなさい。ちょっとノリで言い過ぎました。ねえねえ先輩、しっかりして。というかこういうところですよ。間合いを測るのが下手っていうか、自分も先輩も。
That's right, he's not the only one who's a part of the problem. Maybe the current situation is because we are both socially awkward. I make senpai guess what I want all the time while hardly ever trying to do the same. But if I want our relationship to advance any further, I might have to try to do for him what he's been doing for me.
ちーちゃんが急にいなくなって、でも一人でも頑張らなきゃって思ったみたいに。そうしてめぐるは先輩と出会ったんだから。
I'm sure right now is that sort of moment. This is a pivotal moment in my life.
稲葉さん。
ねね先輩。
はい、何でしょう。
いつも頼み事ばっかりでごめんなさい。けどまた一つお願いしてもいいですか？サノバウィッチ。
The next day.
先輩、今日の放課後遊びに行っていいですか？
Meguru sheepishly asks me that. She does so while we are taking our usual route to school. I scratch my head and think to myself for a bit.
ダメですか？
I didn't say that. I was just thinking about how you beat me to the punch. Sorry for always making you be the one who asks.
先輩も今日の放課後誘ってくれるつもりだったんですか？
Yeah, I was going to invite you over to my place.
行きます。超行きます。
Thanks, that makes me happy.
自分もはい。それじゃあ放課後約束ですよ。
Morning, guys.
おはようございます、星名くん。
おはよう。
Ayachi-san, I know it's sudden, but can I ask you something?
はい、なんでしょう。
Would it be okay if I skipped club today?
星名くんだけですか？
No, Meguru as well.
二人一緒なんだ。
Yeah, well, you know, I've got something I really want to talk to her about.
そうですか。
Sorry that Meguru and I have to keep on bailing on you like this.
いえ、気にしないでください。当然のことだと思います。
大事なことだもんね。
I feel better hearing that from you. Thanks.
欠席については承知しました。稲葉さんにもそう伝えてください。
Thanks. So then...
その... ごゆっくり。
What do you mean?
いえ、なんでも。
With my head tilted in puzzlement at Ayachi-san's final remark, I returned to my seat. That's right, today is an important day. Like I told Ayachi-san, I want to have a heart-to-heart talk with Meguru. I've resolved myself to tell her everything that's on my mind without hiding anything. Including how I feel about the ability I was born with. Therefore, if I want to be with Meguru, then we can't leave things as they currently are. If I really love Meguru, if I want to truly be together with this girl who became my very first girlfriend, then I need to move past my current way of life. School passed by in a flash as I spent all day reflecting on the inner turmoil within my heart. Shall we?
はい、先輩。
With Meguru by my side, we take the usual detour home.
この道。
Yeah. Today we aren't going down this road on a whim. I deliberately chose to go this way. Meguru is silently walking next to me, her eyes pointed down at the ground. As you might expect, we are not holding anything resembling a conversation. But still, we are together the whole time. How many times have we walked down this alley together by now? And so, after walking in comfortable silence for a while, we arrive at our destination. Well then, make yourself at home.
はい、先輩。
We then head to my bedroom and... There's something I want to talk to you about, Meguru.
自分もです。
It turns out I wasn't the only one with something on my mind. Really?
はい。一緒ですね。
Ah, here comes Meguru's bittersweet taste. My heart starts pounding and my chest tightens up. Which is why we need to have this talk. Okay, let's get right into it.
はい。
Sorry for springing this on you so quickly after coming here.
それでいいです。それがいいです。
Meguru,
はい。
I love you. The feelings you direct my way make every day a wonderful experience for me.
先輩。
There's seriously nothing better. For a while, I was happy to indulge in them as much as I could. But now, I've started to feel bad about how one-sided the sharing of feelings has been.
どういうことですか、先輩。
In a way, it kind of feels like I'm using an underhanded method to take control of every situation. I mean, isn't that basically what I'm doing? Nobody else can pick up on the kinds of things that I can. There are moments where it simply feels unfair, like I'm taking advantage of you.
そんなの。先輩からしたらそう感じちゃうのかもしれないけど。
Yeah, it's true that my ability is what brought us together, but I can't help but think. Is it really okay for me to take things any further with us while playing dirty like this?
だからそんなの
I know, really, I do. I mean, I can read your feelings. But I still get anxious thinking about that. It's like I'm cursed. I've been at the whim of my ability and tormented by it my whole life. And I just can't feel good about using it. I finally managed to confess to her what I couldn't before. It's all I can do to stop myself from shivering as I await Meguru's response. Having heard my confession, Meguru looks up at me and begins talking.
自分もずっと感じてました。
Huh?
先輩、どこかしらで引け目みたいなものを感じてるんじゃないかって。何かを気にしてるんじゃないかって。だって先輩、いつまで経っても自分に手を出してくれないから。
Yeah.
だけど思ったんですよ。先輩の心には穴が開いてて、先輩はずっと能力のせいで苦しんできた。だからそれもわかる気がするって。
Meguru.
自分は先輩の彼女で同志みたいなものだから、自分は先輩にそういうのを埋めてもらったから、今度は自分が先輩の穴を埋めてあげたいって。そのためなら何だってしてあげたいって。めぐる、先輩が本当に大好きなんですもん。
Hearing that is enough to bring tears to my eyes. Meguru, the girl I love so dearly. I can feel her love for me with my entire body.
だからめぐるも先輩の気持ちをしっかり受け止めなきゃって思ったんですよ。めぐるが受け止めてもらうだけじゃなくて、伝えてもらうようにもならなきゃって。
Turns out we were thinking the same thing yet again. I end up flashing my typical wry smile without even realizing it. What a coincidence. Is this what it means to be a couple? To love each other? I'd like to think so. Actually, I deeply want to believe that's the case. Which is why I need to overcome my anxiety so I can just come out and say it already. I'll never change if I don't.
先輩？
I've thought the very same thing. That I need to convey my feelings to you better. I don't want us to have any regrets. I want the happy times with Meguru to continue forever. Meguru, I want you. I want you from the bottom of my heart. You, the one and only girl I love in the whole world. Sorry if I'm laying it on a bit thick, but that's how I feel. I need to convey my feelings to her unfiltered, just like she has done for me. I just... 先輩! Meguru pulls me into her arms and hugs me tightly like she once did before. She's nervous. It clearly took her a lot of courage to do this. But she still faces me head on with a smile on her face. And unlike the time before, she isn't doing this to offer me her feelings.
一緒です。一緒ですよ、先輩。
Meguru?
伝えなきゃっていうのも、受け止めたいっていうのも。だから先輩、先輩の気持ちもそうやってめぐるにください。
Just as I've accepted all of Meguru, Meguru wants to accept all of me. And she has wrapped me in her arms as an expression of her firm resolve. God, we really do think alike.
はい、それがなんだかすでに嬉しい感じ。だからきっと大丈夫なんですよ。そういうことなんですよ。どんなに恥ずかしくたって伝え合ってさらけ出し合って一緒に喜び合って、
Meguru.
そうやってもっと一緒になっていきたいです。彼女なんですもん、めぐる。先輩のこと本当に大好きなんですもん。めぐるの考えてることが先輩には丸分かりだったとしても、その分先輩も教えてくれればいいんです。教えてください。
Your heart is beating so fast right now.
はい。
It's the same for me. My heart is racing like crazy, and honestly, I'm aroused.
めぐるにですよね。もっと具体的に。
I want to have sex with you.
はい。
I want to strip you naked. I want to see your breasts and pussy. I want to caress you all over and make you feel good. And I want to use my impossible, aroused cock to take your virginity, Meguru. I lay everything bare for Meguru. I feel so exposed that I almost shiver.
はい。はい。先輩。行動でももっと教えてください。
It's easy to see what she's implying. Meguru is averting her eyes and her face is bright red. But her tiny hands are still gripping me tight and show no signs of letting me go.
今日はねね先輩の家に泊めてもらうってお母さんには言ってきましたから。
That's right. Meguru has fully accepted me. There's no longer any need to hold back my feelings.
先輩。
Well, looks like it's time for a cut. So, I'll see you in a second. The way I see it, relationships deepen whenever you learn more about one another. For instance, you tend to grow attracted to people when you see something special in them you don't see in anyone else. The same goes for when you start dating someone. When two people learn that they love each other, their relationship naturally evolves into a romantic one. That's just how it is.
先輩、チャロ。
Morning, Meguru. Point being, now that Meguru and I have slept with each other, we've had the pleasure of exchanging our feelings in a totally new way. And as a result, I feel like our relationship has grown deeper than ever before. We've really turned this detour into our own little custom, huh? Like usual, we're on our way to school together after meeting up in the morning.
だってこの時間でも人通りがないからもってこいなんですもん。
It's perfect for what?
そうですよ。こうするのに。
Meguru wraps her arm around mine and grabs my hand. She then leans her head on me and rubs her cheek against my bicep like a cuddly kitten.
先輩。
I suppose this is another morning custom for us.
はい。やっぱりこうしないとですよね、朝は。一晩離れ離れだったんですもん。先輩、今日も大好きですよ。
Haha! Meguru's been like this ever since our first time, when we took our relationship to the next level. She's been seriously touchy-feely, refusing to leave my side and always wanting to cuddle. And as is obvious, she's been in the highest of spirits.
何ですか？
Nothing, I was just thinking about how happy you seem right now.
そりゃそうですよ。先輩とくっつきたいって昨日帰ってからついさっきまで思ってたんですもん。今それが目いっぱいにかなってるんですから嬉しくもなっちゃいますよ。
You wanted it that badly?
くっつくのが一番好きっていう気持ちを伝えられる気がするんですよね。ほら先輩、わかります？えいえい、先輩。
Yeah, my arm is practically tingling from all the love you're sending me. Meguru is trying to express her feelings with her whole body. I love you so much that this is all I ever want to do. The feelings she's expressing run deeper than words. And since she's saying that doing this makes her happy, it's not just my arm that's tingling. A tingling, sweet heat is coursing through my entire body. Thank you, Meguru.
うわ、
I affectionately whisper my appreciation to her. In response, Meguru lets out a strangely erotic moan.
それもですよ。
What do you mean?
こうやってくっついてると先輩の声が耳元で聞こえるわけじゃないですか。
True, especially when I've turned toward you.
で、時々低くささやくみたいに言ってくれますよね。それがもうすごくゾクゾクってくるんですよ。耳元でイケメンボイスとか反則です。
I have a sexy voice? I never knew that. Nobody's ever told me that before.
そりゃ乙女芸に出てるような声優さんと比べたら普通面ボイスもいいところなんでしょうけどね。
Hey!
でも自分にはそうなんですよ。あの最中にもいっぱい耳元にささやいてくれたじゃないですか。
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing to think back on though.
めぐるも思い出すんですよ。自分はこの人のなんだってゾクゾク嬉しいって先輩好きって。
Yeah, I've been jittery from happiness too. It's not that we've learned everything about each other, but more that we've discovered how to start that process of learning. Now that we've had sex, we've essentially become better at reading each other's feelings. I guess the result of that is this embarrassing morning exchange we are having, and let's not forget how cute and cuddly Meguru has become.
それに先輩も喜んでくれてますよね。
With her head still resting on my arm, Meguru flashes me a mischievous smile.
自分にこうされるの好きですよね。
Who knows? What do you think? I play dumb and smile back at her.
先輩気づいてます？さっきからにやけっぱなしなんですけど。
Well, there's your answer.
言ってくださいよ。自分は散々言わされましたけど。
I didn't make you say anything. You did that all yourself.
じ
You trying to stare the words out of me?
自分の気持ちを送ってるんですよ。言葉にしなくても先輩が感じてくれるように。言ってください。言ってほしいな。先輩の口から聞きたいな。
I'm just transmitting my feelings without saying them too.
先輩は？
I'm beyond happy. I feel happy to see you so relaxed around me. You're practically oozing with love for me, and it's crazy cute.
先輩先輩。
A beaming smile fills Meguru's face as she rubs her rosy cheeks on my arm. She's leaning her entire body against me in the process. I can feel her entire weight on me as well as the elasticity of her soft breasts. There's not a cuter sight in the world than when Meguru is happy like this.
そんなにめぐるのこと可愛いんですか？
You are! I love you.
嫌ですね。もう先輩ってほんと自分にベタ惚れですよね。自分もですけどね。ほらほらこんなに。えいえいえい。先輩先輩わかります？
And so the two of us make our way to school while flirting incessantly. And then...
それじゃあ話しますね。
Meguru readily lets go of my arm once we reach the vicinity of the school. You always let go once we get to this point.
そりゃそうですよ。先輩とくっついているのは大好きですけど。めぐるちゃん、星野くん。あ、つむぎ先輩、チャロー。チャロー。
Morning, Shiba-san.
おはよう。今日も一緒なんだ。ラブラブだね。もちろんです。先輩と自分ですもん。ね、先輩。
If anything, we've been getting closer.
なんかいいね。そうやってお互いに胸張って言えるの。おかげさまでですよ。いろいろありがとうございました。そんなことないよ。でもありがとう。それじゃあせっかくの時間をお邪魔しても悪いし、私は先に行くね。はい、つむぎ先輩、また後で。
The two of us see Shiba-san off as she makes for the entrance ahead of us. Once she's out of sight, Meguru and I turn to face each other again.
っていうこともありますし、人前では控えた方がいいですもんね。
Says the girl who would hug Ayachi-san in the middle of a crowded room.
男女でそれやってたら周りドン引きですよ、確実に。
Yeah, I guess so. We wouldn't want another crazy rumor to spread.
そもそも人に見せるものじゃないですからね。イチャイチャしてるところなんか。
Meguru is generally very sensible in this regard. And honestly, I like to keep Meguru's cutest moments all for myself, so this works for me.
けど、代わりにその分。
Meguru glances around restlessly.
先輩、ちょっとあっちあっち。
Yes, ma'am. Meguru drags me by the cuff of my uniform behind a corner, where no one can see us. So instead, we'll do what?
はい。いいですよね。
Come here, Meguru.
先輩。
We embrace each other and press our lips together.
先輩。
Yet another morning custom of ours.
だってこれからしばらくお別れなんですもん。人前じゃなければいいんですもん。
Her kisses express her desire to be clingy by more than just hugging. Once we start, it's like the floodgates open and she has to make up for all the time we spent not being intimate.
先輩。
We quickly move past the mere pecking of our lips and instead begin passionately rubbing them together.
先輩、大好きです。
Me too. I really love you, Meguru. Mph.
嬉しい。先輩、嬉しい。だからキスしたいですよ。
This is no playful embrace. This is something only two people in love do. The act of conveying and seeking each other's feelings has become something we can't go without in our daily lives anymore.